Hey, what's up guys? James Goodchild here, and I've got another Sony Vegas tutorial for you today, and I'll be covering clip trimming. Now, I'm just going to drag this clip in, and it's of my mate's brother, and he's doing a tail whip on a scooter. He actually goes to do it a couple of times, but he fails on the first attempt, but does it really well on the second time. I don't want to use the first time, but I will want to use the second in my video. Many people would just choose to go down and drag this across, scrub through it, looking through, until they get the point where he does it properly. However, this isn't the best practice to use. What I'm going to show you is how to use this preview window. Now, if this isn't there for some reason, if you just hold down Alt and then double tap D, it will come back up because you've just set Sony Vegas back to its default window layout. I'm going to draw and drag my clip over into here. Now, if we watch this through, you can see that he goes to do the trick, but he doesn't quite make it. However, later on in the video, he does it really well, and rides off fine. So I'm going to want to use this clip in my video. Similar to what I did in my last tutorial, if I hit I on the keyboard, it sets an in point. As you can see, this yellow marker has changed position. If I go to over here, where he starts to ride off from the trick, I'm going to go ahead and hit O to set an out point of this clip. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to create a subclip. This will make this little area that we have selected a whole clip on its own. I'm going to name this appropriately, so I will call it Scooter Tail Whip and press enter. As you can see, this also makes video management a lot easier, as I might have a lot of clips named MVI with 4 numbers. However, there's only going to be one Scooter Tail Whip if that's what I name it. If I drag this back onto the timeline, you can see it's a very long video, and trimming it might be a bit of a tedious process. However, if I get rid of that and then put this in, you can see it's a very short, succinct clip showing exactly what we want. Just quickly while we're going over this, I'd just like to show that this clip has quite a lot of ghosting. If you see, when you look behind his leg when he moves quite a bit, it's sort of a ghost. You can tell quite well in this frame. If you select the video of a track only, and not the audio, but only the video, right click on it, go to switches, and disable resample, you'll get rid of that and you'll have a very clean overall product. I'm going to get rid of this clip. I'm going to go ahead and drag this clip back onto the timeline. Say you didn't want to do that, or you were doing something else where you didn't need to create a subclip, or you needed lots of different clips from within a video. There are many different ways that you can do this. By clicking on the clip, your little timeline marker, which shows you what point in time you're looking at, will hop across the clip. Say I did want the first time he did it. If I hit S, it will split the clip. If I hit it on the other side, it will also split the clip here. I can then get rid of all the unwanted video, and I'm left with this. However, there is many different ways that you can do this. If I hit undo and get rid of the splits and end up with this whole clip again, I could easily just go to the very end of the clip here, you can see my cursor changes, and drag it back to where I want it. You can see in the timeline window it actually shows me the point in time I'm dragging back to. And I'll do the same with the front of the clip. This is just a different way of doing the same thing, which can come in handy. Another thing that a lot of people struggle to find out how to do is how to create slow motion. Now, if I want him to do the final scooter tail whip, but I think it happens a bit too fast, all I'm going to do is I'm going to split the clip as he's about to jump, and then I'm going to split it just after he's landed it, and I'm going to move this clip quite far away. Instead of just stretching this clip out, I'm going to hold down Control and then go to stretch the clip out. As you can see, it's the same icon, but it's just got a wiggly line underneath it. This is because we're stretching the amount of time out. As you can see in the blue bar above, I'm stretching it out for about 2 seconds more than it was before. Now, if I put this back in and we watch it through, it will actually be in slow motion for that center clip. Perfect, that's just what we wanted. If anyone has any suggestions as to what they'd like to see in the tutorial, then feel free to comment below or hit me up with a direct message on here or email me. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.